Hey guys, Fuchsia here. So today we're going to play a deck that's received a lot of support recently through the mini expansion, thanks to Alyaska Warhawker. It's Evolve Sword. So I got this deck from guidance from Joyverse from Mana Search. And honestly, I'm usually not much of a sword player. I don't find them particularly fun. Like, the most fun I've had with sword is with the chariot that you can find a video of. I'll put a card now, so you can click onto that after you watch this video. But yeah, other than that and aggro, I never really find sword that much fun. But like I find this kind of fun. Yeah, it's really an interesting deck, and I think it's a pretty strong one too. The key card is still like stuff like Regal Wildcat for the lethal, but like with Alyaska, like you have so much more damage and board control, and Alyaska himself is like not really easy to kill either, especially for stuff like blood. In my experience, at least. Maybe your experience is different, but yeah. So yeah, guys, let's play some games and hope you enjoy. Okay, first match I wanted to show was against Bloodcraft. So I actually played a Bloodcraft, I like posted a Bloodcraft video. I think that'll come out now a few days from now, a few days before now, I think. So yeah, they're pretty fun to play. I think their main deck right now is Baal Blood, which is an aggro deck, so it's actually really good that we're going first. Generally, I think in Fortune's Hand, the favorite goes to the going first player more so than before, even in World Uprooted, I think. Shield Phalanx here just to build up our like our rally, and also it's like a ward, which is good against blood. Alright, so here's a perfect trade we can take. Drawing the invoke card, Firan, is not ideal, but we can work with it. Either way, we clear their board, kind of controlling, because we know that, because at this point, at least, they're kind of aggro, like blood is kind of aggro, so. Now here, we could either play the Firan. Not sure how that would benefit us, because this is like this doesn't kill this, because it only strikes for 2. The other option is like Steadfast Samurai and Mirror Image, and in the end, I do that because this way I get another Kagemitsu next turn. And I can value trade this later with this if I need to. In the end, they managed to clear my my Steadfast, which is kind of like an oof, but at least they don't get to heal out of it. So this turn, since I already have the Kagemitsu, I just play the Amelia here. Usually you always play Amelia at turn 5. I was kind of I was considering the Firan just to play it, but since it doesn't gain the evolve, the more evolve effect that you get usually if you're going second, it's not really worth it. If I was going second, that play might have been better, but I'm going first, so this is the play. It also adds 1 evolve to Kagemitsu, so he survives this trade better than against just the 3/3. Alright, cool. So we have a pretty good board. Of course, Ravening, the key card of that deck. And also a Hell Spear. But they have to clear both followers here, because a 6 attack follower and a potentially other 6 attack follower or even 7 attack follower is just too much. And here I finally played the Firan, just because I thought I could just play Steadfast and evolve it, because Steadfast is kinda hard to deal with as like Baal Blood. because it kind of like it nullifies the damage to the face like that. It's to 0. But I do manage to clear it with this, which is kind of unfortunate. But in the end, they don't seem to play Baal yet, so that's good. Although they're kind of killing our face right now. Fortunately, we do have Fear inactive. But here, I just play the Amelia again, not really much of a choice. Didn't really have much in our hand. Now here, I opt to like remove the protection from the Amelia rather than save HP, because I know from their hand that I can't use the Baal 6 play point clear, the 6 damage clear, and also any of their pings, like it instantly removes the protection, but with more HP here, it absorbs more ping basically. Like 3 HP is absorbs 3 pings, while 1 protection like only absorbs 1. So either way, I managed to start pinging here, playing the permafrosts. Not getting too lucky, but here's the Baal. And here we see kind of our thing paying off. So they have to clear that. So they have to treat that. And now we can play another Amelia. To be honest, I kind of wanted to play a tiger, but seeing that we don't have any evolution points, I thought this was better. Maybe I was wrong. So, they almost managed to kill us here. In the end, they don't quite kill us, but they got really close. They managed to clear the 6-6 and the 3-3 and almost kill us. If they had a 1 play point draw, we would have been dead. But they didn't, so we just lethal with this Honorable Thief and Regal Wildcat. Even if we didn't have this lethal, we could also like recover with Lux Plate Ariat, so either way, go face and win. Didn't even need the Alyaska. So yeah, we erased them a bit, and we controlled their board, and we won. Okay, so we're at the second game, going against Havencraft, which is a bit hard to deal with conceptually. But then again, Havencraft is like hard to deal with conceptually with every deck right now. It's just kind of slow early game. To be honest, that's why I kind of love control Havencraft. It literally feels like you're always in control, unless you like really brick. Either way, right now we're playing Sword, and we have a pretty okay curve here. Against Haven though, it's not really amazing, since they can, especially going second. But seeing that card, it doesn't seem like it's control. And we have Kagemitsu, 3 Kagemitsu in hand, so that's a thing. They draw cards. And to be honest, playing for Kagemitsu does nothing here, so I just play another 11 Beastmaster. Another Kagemitsu, just to gamble a bit, because we already have the 2-2, to be honest, just so that, just because we have 3. And here I just play a fair run, and this Kagemitsu is doing nothing with 0-1 stats. I just decided to evo it, so it gains stats and can go face. So it's kind of a threat next turn. Unfortunately, they do get the Lorna. But I'm thinking like maybe it's control, but the the um the 2 play point follower, I forgot her name. Vicky even main, yeah. The precant was just for the heal maybe, just to proc Lorena more often. That might be a thing. Either way, play the Geld here. Just because it's more stats and it's not more stats I guess, but it does like provide you with it provides you with like a draw. But they banish it anyways, and they banish this one too. So at least we get to remove 2 resources from them. So here I'm just gonna play Alyaska. An Honorable Thief just to maximize stats. This is why, I guess this is why people don't like playing against Control Haven. Not really much to interact with. So here's the Lorena's Holy Water. And the Shantus. Preventing the 6-6, but nothing more. This is kind of the weakness of like Control Haven too. Sometimes you just can't play a lot. But we do get to play offensively here. I just go face. Just go face as much as I can. Face, face, face. Even that face, even though it does 0 damage. Just to show off dominance, you know? Unfortunately, they do have a cow, which kind of clears our whole board here. And it clears. It does nothing to the Alyaska though, so they do have to trade in. But pretty smart to use the Shanties first on it. Either way, we do get our Fioran online. So we play our Extremist weapon here just to prevent the 6-5 from dealing damage. And I play the Kagemitsu just so we have something to Tiger next turn. So if you notice, the thing that's hard against Control Haven 2 is that we're still like 8 followers destroyed. So next turn, we can get this active if both followers are destroyed. But because they banish a lot, it's kind of actually hard to get them destroyed. Fortunately, they just play Ra here. So actually, just simply by trading off these two, the 2-2 and the 7-5, I activate the Fanfare of the Regal Wildcat, which gives Kagemitsu Storm, and we win. With a 10 attack Kagemitsu. Yeah, Control Sword. Not Control Sword, Evo Sword, what am I talking about? Regal Wildcat's still great, by the way. Okay, so the final game that we're going to show today is against a Bloodcraft, another Bloodcraft. But this game is actually a bit more interesting than the last one, I think. You'll see why in a moment, but yeah, basically I just go for the curve here and get a pretty good one. And get Amelia too, which is amazing. Stance. Of course, they have a one play point follower, always do. So play the 11 Beastmaster on 2 on 2. They play the 2 on 2 as well. But we can value trade this with the Kagemitsu, killing the 2-2 while also trading into the 1-2. Leaving a 2-1 on board, so we still have board advantage. They play Permafrost, probably digging for that Baal and Ravening. They do play Creeping though, so this is more of a natural variant, I guess. It does leave nothing for Kagemitsu to trade into, which I guess might be their plan. But yeah, here we just play Lady of the Lands, just because she gets that damage mitigation power ability. So here Io, even though it clears, even though it clears 2 of these and this too, it dies. So that's kind of why I thought this would be a good play rather than the other options. Of course, on 5, usually we play Emilia, but since this is like Baal, I just choose to go after their face and also protect my face from their ravening. Fortunately enough, they seem to have not drawn the ravening or the Baal yet. Well, maybe the Baal, but not the ravening. So we kind of have the win here already by playing this Zelkania. Just having so much HP on this. And here, I just play the Kagemitsu because we have so many free evolves that it doesn't really matter that we lose this one. And having an evolved Kagemitsu to threaten is really good. Here they do get the Waldo. And they basically clear board. Pretty okay. But they didn't have the Ravening, so they didn't ping us for a 6. Either way, they did clear our board, and they did have a 5-5. Now they have a 5-5 and a 3-3 on board, which is pretty cool. Not as cool as this though. Alyaska into Guilt. And then the Alyaska gets a free Evo. This was what I'm talking about, so Evos are not really a great expense here. So we remove those 2 things, Alyaska still survives. So the damage doesn't affect Alyaska, so it's actually really good protection against the pings, especially if 3 of them hits Alyaska at the same time. That's kind of funny. Not gonna lie. So yeah, this is the natural variant, so they can heal with Nurturing Great Trees and the Creeping Madness. But they damage themselves again. So here, I just set up lethal. Simply by doing this. This recovers 5 play points and gets Storm. So I just evolve this, and that leaves them at 4 HP. And then by having Exterminator's Weapon here, if they kill this or if they ping this to death, then they will get 4 damage and they'll die. So even if they have another Baal to clear this, they'll die before the Baal procs. So yeah, I was thinking does Blood have Banish, but not really, not in this build, so I just win. Yeah, so Evolve Sword, pretty strong. So yeah guys, that was Evolve Sword. Again, I also played this deck on my stream, so yeah, watch that if you can. But yeah, it's really fun. It's not the most fun deck for me, but if you like boards and you like sword and you like evolving a lot, it can be a really fun deck, I think. Yeah, it kind of feels bad against some stuff that doesn't really interact with your board, but that's just sword in general. So yeah, I do recommend this deck, especially because it was crafted advised by Shadowverse or Manager, who is decent at making decks, I think. Either way though, hope you liked the video guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, give me a sub. Catch me on stream on Twitch TV /Fuchsia_D_Biscuit. And like always, have a great day.